Hey everybody, Gina here
Melody
and
here.
Melody, and we are coming to you this week because we wanted to share more about the Side Hustle Collab and actually give you a little preview about our curriculum and what we're going to be covering and give you a big snapshot of all the juicy goodness that we're going to be sharing with you and leading you through over the 12 weeks together.
So first up, we're going to be talking about what is your ideal lifestyle and business model. I know this is one of the most difficult things to decide is how you're going to roll out your business model, but we're going to take you into what your ideal lifestyle is first so that the business model will then comes naturally.
Yeah, so important. And along with that, we're going to take you through discovering your big why, which is basically like why you even did this in the first place. What is your big meaning for all of this? And that's going to actually be your compass for making decisions moving forward.
Yeah, and then we're going to go with who is your personal board of directors? Who are you hanging out with? Because when we find out that you're hanging out with just the people you're living with and your coworkers and maybe a few close friends, we're going to encourage you to reach out and get some fresh perspective and get your own personal board of directors set up.
So important. Yeah.
Mm.
And along with that, we're going to also kind of dive into time management, right? You are building a business, you're doing all these other things, your time is limited. So, maximizing your time is so important, especially as you work with us through the 12 weeks to really get the best bang for your buck and really just focus on the things that you need. So, we're going to give you a ton of tools on time management.
Awesome. Now, my favorite subject. Well, all of these are my favorite subjects, but this one is really passionate. KISS, keep it simple, sister.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about how simplicity is sexy and how you should cut everything in half and keep cutting it in half and just keep simplifying it. Yeah.
So
Mhm.
good. I'm excited for that week. And next, we'll move into your niche and your target market. So you might even have some of this done already, but we're actually going to challenge you to go even deeper and get even more clear on your niche and who you work with specifically, and get so specific, because the more specific you are in creating your client avatar, and we have exercises around that, it makes your potential client so much easier to find you, and it makes actually the work when you're promoting your work easier because you're speaking to this direct person and people just come to you so much easier, and that's what we want for you.
And I love that you said niche and niche in the same sentence. I love
Even more.
it. So, next we're up, we're going to talk about the benefits of prototyping and getting out there and actually trying it on. Just keep going, prototype, 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 and really seeing how people react to you, react to your product, your service, and really just taking that step instead of having it on paper or on your computer or in your head and getting it out there and prototyping.
Oh yeah, that's so important for success and to keep moving forward for sure.
Mm.
And then we're going to move into delegating and why that's so important as an entrepreneur, especially as somebody who's a side hustler or getting started, because a lot of times people delegate later when actually we want to challenge you to start delegating now so that you can open up space in your schedule with your limited time to really be working on the things that you're really good at, and focusing on things that are going to move you forward in your business for sure.
Yeah. Okay, I know I said the last one was my favorite, but this is my real favorite. How to flip it, reinvent it, pivot. I'm the master of this. When you're going down the road and things are not working, how do you recognize that it's not working? But don't ditch it. Flip it before you ditch it. And we're gonna talk about that a lot.
Yeah, and challenge them to do it too, right? Yeah. Oh,
Absolutely.
I love that. And then next, we're going to move into something that I love to talk about, which is fear, right? And we're
I
going to,
love that you love to talk about fear.
I know, right? It sounds kind of deranged. So, yeah, fear. And the thing about being an entrepreneur is we are constantly having to work on our mindset. We're constantly challenging ourselves and pushing ourselves. And there are always things that come up. There's always big fears, doubts, things that are going to prevent you from really being successful. And we're going to kind of take a break in our week and address all the fears that are coming up for you. We're going to try to tackle them head on, and I'm going to be giving you tools on how to address your own fears so that you can use that moving forward.
Mm-hmm. Lovely, love it. Now we're going to get into money.
Money,
We're going to
money.
talk about what's your break even? What does it take to break even? Because I find that when we figure those numbers out, uh, you decide, is this even going to work or not? So we're going to really dive deep into the fun Excel sheets that I don't love the most, but it's something you got to
You
do.
got to do. So many people
Yeah,
actually avoid, I think, the money talk or like really focus on the money, and it needs to be done for sure.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then we're going to actually move into how you can create more ease. Embrace the ease in your business, which is really about focusing on what you do best and go with the flow of what's working, and really try to embrace the what I call pull effect. You don't have to push yourself, you're being pulled in a direction. Go where it's easy, go where you feel the ease and the flow of business, because that's where you're going to get the more energy from. So we're going to help you tune into that as well.
I just started adding a hashtag onto everything I say. Hashtag easy.
Nice.
I just love
Got the
that
easy,
word.
the easy button.
Easy, easy. Exactly. Yeah, we need to
Yeah.
get one of those. So there you go. That is going to be our 12 weeks. And not to mention the fact that we're going to have you all co-storm together and really go deep
Yes.
with each
We haven't even
other
talked
and
about that.
help each other move your projects forward, either in person or on Skype, depending where you live. This is going to be so exciting and life-changing. I hope you all can join us. Come and we have a great group already. We just have
Yes.
a few more openings. So September 15th is coming right up.
If
Moving
you
into the beginning of September now.
I
So
know we're getting into the last part of the year, back to school.
yeah.
And if you have been curious, if you're interested in this, if you kind of feel like it's calling your name, reach out to Melanie or I, and we would love to, we can hop on a phone call with you. We can answer the questions. We can actually help you even decide if it's right for you or not. I know
Absolutely.
Melanie and I have been having a lot of those conversations lately, and we are really here for you. We would love for you to join our tribe. We have a great group of women, and not only do you get Melanie and I covering all these topics, but also just spotlighting you and really answering your questions and moving you forward. But like Melanie said, the power of other women in this group and being able to have their knowledge and bounce things off of them is going to be so beneficial too. So please reach out to us, just PM us or get a hold of us somehow, and we would happy to talk to you in the next couple weeks.
All right.
All right, see you next time.
Bye bye.
Bye.